Hello everyone, it's time for Soldier Boy Up in... I immediately regret that decision. I am way too white for that. My word, I could be used to remove mistakes from paper. Oh, but Soldier... And you deserve to be maximum. You are the backbone of Overwatch. You are an iconic hero. And while you're a little bit, basic, you're a basic soldier, like Zenyatta's a basic healer, you still have some explosive tendencies that are oh so awesome. Let's do this thing. Starting with his weapon then, because Dad76 likes to give you a good hiding. That's not where I wanted to go with that. Either way, irrelevant of my dismay, let's get the stats out of the way. This thing can do 40 damage per headshot, scaling all the way to 12 per headshot at maximum fall-off range. It is hit scan for the first 4 bullets, and it will empty all 25 in 2.6 seconds. But the spread is abysmal, so full autoing at even this range means you are going to take a while to kill the hog. However, if we get a little bit closer, start encroaching upon him, we start to see a lot better results. At just this range, we can get through him with one full blast of the gun. And then, of course, if we keep taking it even further and further, we start to really see some increase. At the max range, his DPS is a mere 115. However, when we get right up close and personal and really face our foe, you do 384 DPS with a potential 1,000 damage in your magazine for all 25 bullets. And no matter how you slice it, killing a hog in 15 bullets is pretty damn good. And for the record, the correct way to slice it is to put the point of the knife where you would like the cut to start from, and then moving your handle down in an almost pivoting motion so that the point doesn't really move, and you do a nice smooth cut through with a really efficient, least wasteful movement of the blade. It is great for making bodies small enough to manage. So the optimum way to play is, if you're in kind of closest range, just blast and blast them. But if you find yourself fairly far away, you want to fire in very controlled, rapid 4-shot bursts, and you will kill your opponent as fast as you can. Yes, indeed. So, apart from that, the only other cool thing about his gun is it does have an actual display physically on it showing your missiles and bullets. Oh, and it takes 2.3 seconds to reload, so you gotta consider that because it's quite the long time. As we'd be remiss to miss his missile, let's move on to that. It's quite the potent little puppy. Not that puppies should generally explode or have 3 heads like Soldier's missiles do. They work the same as most explosions. Junkrat grenade, fire a missile, 120 to the primary target, and 80 potential splash damage to everyone nearby, with a maximum of 40 hitting Soldier himself. It will reach 2 hogs wide, or about 4 meters. The animation is about half the size it will actually affect, which is why a lot of the time you seem to get hit when you don't. Like this example here, the animation is clearly nowhere near the hog, however, it still gets him. Will also knock you back the same distance no matter where you get hit from it. The most you can do with this in one go is 520 with a nice direct hit and a full round of splash. The actual knockback on this is pretty nice. It goes half a tracer blink, so 3.5 meters, unless you're the Soldier himself, in which case you can go a full tracer blink, because you can, of course, rocket jump with this bad boy, which is pretty damn good. I mean, yes, you do have to combine it with the fact that the sprint can break all known laws of physics and begin sprinting while already in the air and gaining momentum, but that's just how much of a hardcore Soldier is, and really, there's not much else to it than that. In terms of reaction time, someone who I know to have pretty good reaction time has to be this far away from me in order to successfully shield before it hits, so it's a pretty fast traveling projectile. Also, the rocket is fairly pretty when it's in the air, and it does let Soldier contribute to our ever-growing album of storms. know it was rude of me to throw that at you without any proper warning, but Soldier is just so ugly. He just has nothing pretty going for him. He's badass, he's got a mask, a third thing, but pretty... No, so I'm trying my best here. I am trying my best here. Though that said, get hyped for something coming up. But I think after that, we need a little bit of healing, and Soldier can certainly oblige. So get over here and stabilize as we explore it. And I think the coolest thing about this heal is it does have aerial effectiveness. In fact, very precisely, it will heal you above the circle to the height that the light beam that comes out of the device goes to, which I find very pleasingly precise. Perhaps more interesting, though, is how much this heals. How much do you think it heals? Just guess off the top of your head how much you think it heals. It lasts for 5 seconds. I know this because I have counted it frame by frame because I have nothing better to do with my life. And over that time, it will heal you for 204 health. Very specifically, 204. Which means it does 40.8 health a second. Which seems very weirdly a precise number. And I really don't get it. But it does mean that Soldier is almost twice the AoE healer Lucio is. So, suck it, Lucio. And then, of course, you cannot heal people through walls, and it works like explosions. If you can't see the device in the middle, if you don't have line of sight on it, it won't heal you. But thinking about this heal, I do have one question.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love?
I can't tell you how much I love that. Now it's time for the most, least, best, worst move in all of Overwatch. The power to start running quicker than usual. I love that this is a thing, I really do. And it's a serious does what it says on the tin move. The most practical use of it, outside of, you know, going faster, is that it technically does lower Soldier's head hitbox quite a lot, and makes him significantly harder to headshot, so that's kinda cool. Obviously, the aforementioned using it in conjunction with the rocket jump to sprint through the air is pretty neat, but outside of that, you're using it to evade, you're using it to travel, you're using it to hurry along, and at that, it's actually quite good. It is a 50% increase to your normal running speed. It takes Soldier 2 seconds to cross white line to white line while sprinting, and 3 seconds to not. It's pretty cut and dry. For a kind of reference, it's exactly the middle point between Lucio in just Speed Aura and Lucio in Speed Aura amped up, so that's kinda cool. Next up then we have his ultimate, and I bet you had this in your sights from the beginning, because it's a very cool one. So, it will automatically target and lock onto anyone within the blue circle, and it will shoot at them. I mean, that makes sense. As long as you can see them, you can fire at them. It will try and target the person closest to your crosshair, but if someone is right up in your face, it will go for them instead. It also does make missiles auto-fire in the direction where someone currently is. They don't become homing, but they do get aimed at perfectly. The only exceptions to these rules are when something like Tracer Blink happens. You cannot fire at a Tracer mid-blink, which kind of makes sense, but you will precisely pick up on her at the split second that she exists in the world if she is spam blinking. So outside of that, there's two main bits of interest to do with this ulti. One of them is, technically speaking, if you were a godlike player with perfect aim and inhuman reactions, it's actually a negative to ult. Because the ultimate cannot headshot, you effectively half your damage and thus your kill speed. So if you sneak up on a bunch of people and then ult. Not only do you go, attention, I'm probably going to kill you now, alerting them to your presence, you'll kill them slower. So in the hands of a godlike soldier player, you're better to just start lighting them up with your regular bullets. Even the increased reload speed to half a second during ult doesn't make up for that, which I think is very cool. It also will not lock onto you if you are further than 50 meters away from soldier, which granted is an obscene range that you probably won't have in normal games, but it's kinda worth knowing. You can also get this ultimate in about 6 seconds, combining your heal, your rocket, and some face shots. Alright, the one thing I do like about this ulti though is it does let you do some very cool things that no one else can, just because of how precisely it locks on and kills people.
5, 4, 3, 2, dismiss.
For those of you wondering, 26 kills is the highest possible you can get with ridiculous settings in 1 ult, and 10 kills is the highest you can get without any, starting with injured tracers and a mercy to res them. You do have enough time, and Soldier can get 10 kills in one play of the game, which isn't great for an assault, but it kind of makes sense. His damage is way too single target focused. So, without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this maximum, and I hope you enjoy the field test just as much.
I'd rather be shiny.
Your shiny teeth sends me.
My shiny teeth that glisten all through the morning sky. I love shiny teeth that listen. My shiny teeth with ears. To my problems attentively. Alright, Dino is worst soldier. First death. Fucking.
I mean, there was a Junkrat trap.
Scrub Captain McNooblod. That is your new name. Scrub Captain McNooblod. I am being absolutely annihilated by a Winston. I need some help. Oh! Okay!
Rise,
I'm amazing.
motherfucker.
Oh, I'm dead.
The question here, folks, is
who are you? Can we kill?
Question here. Who are you? Where am I? What am I doing? What year is
who is
this?
your daddy and what does he do?
Kill the Winston!
Soldier, and he's a member of Overwatch.
Wait, you're soldier and your daddy's soldier? That's sort of weird.
Yeah, we're basically Soldier birthed himself, and that's why he's so grumpy all the time.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the vagina can do a great many things, but that's too much.
Alright, we're struggling a little bit here.
Why'd you sigh?
Because it's just you!
Because that's one of those things that's gonna get cut out.
Just you, okay? You
Sorry,
fucking
but that's
so much work! Like, everything you say, it's just like, now I've gotta find it, I've gotta put it out the video, god damn!
I think you should just leave them all in.
I think you should, like, get some tact.
Nothing about what I just said is illogical.
No, it's just weird! It's not weird! It's not wrong, it's just weird!
No, Twitch.
I got an angry monkey behind me though.
I got angry
Twitch.
lots of things.
Oh, yeah, we need to unangry this monkey.
It's alright, we killed our whole team.
Okay, we did it.
Now, if you had to have a superpower but then sacrifice one critical body part to obtain it, what would it be?
The ability to fly for my legs.
The ability
Yeah, that's a sound one actually.
X-ray vision for my eyes.
That doesn't.
Did I beat the system, or did the system beat me?
Like, how do you know that blind people don't just have really good X-ray vision?
I mean, they're not dead.
What?
I thought about what I said afterwards, but it still holds up.
No, it doesn't.
It'll hold up in court, Josh.
Sir, I motion that this blind man in fact committed the crime due to his X-ray vision.
Alright, so Dino would get rid of his legs for flight. Josh would get rid of his eyes for X-ray
I mean, I wouldn't
vision.
actually.
No,
I said
why?
that one for pure humorous purposes.
No, you're locked in.
Oh no, my eyes!
Is that your final answer?
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
From
Brad, what would you do?
Superpower.
I don't know because any like non-ridiculous vital part for shapeshifting would still be.
Can you
You
shapeshift the
have to
part
give
back?
up a critical body part.
Alright,
So, I mean, that's
alright.
Yeah, but
look.
if you can still shapeshift.
I'm holding a pin, and pin in this. Can we get the next point? Can we pull that?
Try it. Damn it.
Can we pull that off? There's
I've been
a
stopped by
ulting back.
mercy every time I do anything.
All right, we need to get some chain ults here. We need to push.
Done.
Push like we've never pushed before. All right, let's get
Doing
this
it.
going. All right, we got that one. Keep up the overtime. Keep up the overtime. There we go. Looking
Okay, most of them are
good.
dead. Now's your chance.
All right, the
I even
pin.
got the mercy for you.
The
I
pin.
even got the
The pin is out the board. All right, back to you, Shred. More on 9.
Oh, again, if you like giving a leg for shapeshifting, then you could shapeshift.
Yeah, I guess that works. Would you be allowed to shapeshift the leg back though?
No.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what shapeshifting
no?
is. You can change it to
So
anything.
wait, does that mean if you shapeshifted into an animal, you'd be a 3-legged one?
Yes.
Well, if it had.
Yeah, if it's a four-legged animal.
What if you shapeshifted into an octopus? Would you be a 7-tentacled one?
Yes.
No, you'd
Okay.
you'd have 3 legs anyways. Just
What if you
because that's-
shapeshifted into a limbless animal?
Then you still
you
have
have a
3 legs.
problem.
Problem.
Then you've got an issue.
Then you
Oh,
just made a mistake.
oh, side caveat. Would you take normal shapeshifting as you'd want it to be with a % chance that your next shapeshift you get stuck as forever?
Yes.
Yes, and just not
Yeah.
be stupid about what you shapeshift to.
Well, I'm gonna be a goldfish. Fuck.
I'm gonna,
Oh, good idea.
I'm gonna be a golf ball.
Gonna be a golf ball.
Hey, Vedo, if you were a golf ball, you'd have lots of people hitting on you.
It would be the
Come on!
Yeah. Well, to be honest, to answer my own question, I'd get rid of my arms for super strength. That way my headbutts will be vicious as fuck.
What? Alright, we're gonna have to sort this situation out. Alright, we need to win. This is 6 soldiers, otherwise Venno is gonna be dishonored. 'Cause
I am
he is
already-
a soldier.
Thinking about it, but I gotta win for you.
7%.
Oh no, they just res, no!
I think I'm
Sprint!
keeping overtime though. So
Make it
that's
back, run! Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, fucking junk rat.
No!
I'm
Alright,
giving
I'm
my
sitting
life
down,
for
I'm
overtime.
done.
Damn it.
No, Venno, I'm sorry, baby.
I'm sitting down. I'm done.
You were standing up. Alright,
Hey!
look, I think Soldier has potential as a stack hero, but I also think that I don't have a.
What's going on here? Soldier.
I have no idea, but
Sold! The man in the back! And Her Majesty's Grace takes it.
What if I didn't even say?
And he's having a stroke.
Oh!
Yeah! Oh. 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 Okay, let's just.
Just gonna casually exit the game.
Look at these people destroying our fun.
Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. This has been Maximum Soldier. And I hope.
What?
Oh, wait. No, I believe. Where?
Oh.
Soldiers.
Now.
5th word for Shrad.
Yeah!
Alright, well, that's been Rage. Thank you for enjoyed this, everyone. Subscribe for more, and we will see you next time.
No, we won't.
Oh. Look, I'm just like nicely hidden behind a little curtain thing.
I'm like,
Like, you're basically Canadian Hulk Hogan when you.
Let me tell you something, bro.
Let me get ready for a video!
get out here and play Diablo, brother.
Today we're gonna be gaming hard!
Oh boy.
It's gonna go.
Oh,
down,
we're on
and
the wrong map!
What
My
you
bad!
gonna do?
It just looks so bad from the outside! It's like a group of them are eating me alive, like I've been caught in a zombie horde.